Yo, 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 what it do, family? High value basketball. We are back once again with the absolute best basketball commentary on this side of the planet. Yo, we got to talk about Bleacher Report, man. They made a nice little interesting tweet, so we got to chop it up to see how correct or incorrect they may be. They are talking about the next breakout stars of the NBA, the up-and-coming youngsters who are going to make themselves into household names. They dropped the top 10 list, and we are going to get right into it, man. So, just hopping in, right at number 10, they got Alexei Pozeski. Again, forgive me for the name pronunciations, but Alexei was drafted over there to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I believe he's already got one season under his belt, but quietly, and essentially no one has really been talking about it, but he is a Serbian unicorn player. He is a 7-footer of the KD mold of, guard style playing dexterity. He's got court vision. And of course, in this past Eurobasket for Italy, he showed himself to be approved and was out there getting some buckets. And so we've had all of our attention on their new draftee, dude who hurt his foot. And it seems just like Alexei has just gone completely under the radar. So he is going to take Chet's place, Chet Holmgren, and he is going to be that unicorn on the team, and he'll probably get some recognition for being as such coming up. So I ain't even mad. James Wiseman. Hey, we already know the story with James Wiseman. They've been building him up in the backyard with the Warriors. He showed himself to be pretty darn good. Had some flashes in his first game at the NBA Japan games the other day. And yeah, we know that they're going to run him out there and let him get some pub. So finally, we will see James Wiseman being dynamic out there with this Warriors squad. Jalen Smith. I honestly, crazy enough, Jalen Smith, I see him as a mini Bam Adebayo over there in Indiana, man. Of course, he got drafted by Phoenix and simply just didn't get any, real play over there because it just didn't fit with what the team was doing. But the dude has some potential. Like he's a sub all-star right now for what it's worth. But give him a few years, like I say, if he maxes himself out and somehow maybe has great impact and leads his team somewhere, he can be an all-star. Like, that is for real. But for now, I definitely see him as like a Bam Adebayo light as far as his style of play. Real talk. A Devin Vassell from the Spurs. Yeah, dude is definitely going to break out this year simply because they're shaking up the roster, man. They traded away, their star point guard. And so he is essentially going to take over. He's not necessarily a guard, but he can be a big guard in a sense. He definitely has great court vision, and he is a finisher at the rim. He likes to leap. He can shoot. And essentially, as it's been written, they're going to ask him to take a huge leadership role in trying to lead this team because he does have all of the comprehensive skills. They just simply need to be put to use and sharpened up. So Devin Vassell, I definitely see him getting some run this year and getting the spotlight put on him as well. Anthony Simons out there in Portland. Man, come on, y'all. Y'all should already know. Dude is basically Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard light. Like how Steph has Jordan Poole. Yeah. Anthony Simons is that for Damian Lillard. Like, seriously, very similar play style. Dude shoots these crazy bomb threes. He's crazy with the dribble, very shifty. And yeah, he's going to apprentice that, and he's going to continue to grow now that he's going to be inserted into either the number 2 or the kind of 2B position with Jeremy Grant. Michael Porter Jr. out there in the Nuggets. As long as he is, not injury prone, as long as his back holds up, yeah, dude is going to have him a great year. Another year of NBA seasoning, and of course, he's going to be playing with the Joker, who is going to be lacing him up with so many open looks. It ain't even finna be funny, man. So yeah, Porter Jr. can definitely break out. Lauri Markkanen was already showing signs as a quote-unquote breakout player. So not to say he doesn't belong on this list, but I can see why, given a new opportunity out there in Utah, they might throw him on here because it's a mix-up on the team. But I still see him being in a similar kind of role. Again, that Cavs team was, not looked at to do anything, but they kind of, made some buzz and made some run. This Jazz team is in the same similar spot as that Cavs team was just in the West Coast. So he's going to be doing the same kind of thing. Maybe with the way that they have the squad set up and, the coaching, he might get more opportunity than even what he had before. But I just feel like he's just going to keep, slightly growing and slightly doing what he's already been doing. Jalen Green with Houston, Mr. Fingernail Paint himself. Yeah, man, Jalen Green is definitely going to continue to break out. He's already a super high flyer. He's already a household name for NBA nerds. As far as all of the projections are showing, he's listed, to be getting a good numbers on a bad team. So that shows signs that he has a potential to be an all-star player, superstar player if he gets on a good team. So he's already, showing the building blocks of that from just even his rookie year, because he came in the league good. So continue to watch him grow and do even more with a little bit more seasoning under his belt. Tyrese Halliburton. This is the one space where I feel like they got things mixed up. Switch Tyrese Halliburton with Jalen Green. I would put Halliburton in the 3 and Jalen Green in the 2. Maybe they put him up there because his name isn't as known. So that way when he springs up or springs out, then, that kind of fits the list more maybe, because people already are watching Jalen Green. But as far as abilities and things like that, I don't see Tyrese Halliburton being able to shine on the same level as Jalen Green has. Of course, Jalen Green is going to shine more because he's more of a highlight monster, because, his dunks and stuff like that. But I just don't feel like Tyrese Halliburton is going to get that much shine because he's out there in Pacers land anyway. Like, no one cares about Indiana, bro. No one cares. Of course, Indiana fans, shout out to y'all. But it's just as far as the NBA and NBA media and stuff like that, like, Tyrese Halliburton is quietly probably going to have him a great year, but it will be quiet. And then number 1, Cade Cunningham. Of course, everybody has got Cade Cunningham written to be just the next dude, man. Like, they love him, some Cade Cunningham out there in Detroit. And like I say, I ain't mad at it. I say, dude definitely got the skills. He's shown himself to be an it guy coming up for sure. So I ain't mad at it. I just think that it is interesting that the pressure is already building, is already mounting, because everybody watching him. And hey, I do hope that they make some improvements, getting more seasoning together, moving that roster around with more appropriate fits. Shout out to Bogdanovich. Shout out to Jeremy Grant leaving, taking up possessions. So yeah. Bleacher Report, y'all did pretty darn good on this one. Like I say, switch Jalen Green for Tyrese Halliburton, but other than that, I think y'all list is pretty good. The NBA future is looking bright, and it's gonna be fun to watch for NBA nerds like myself. And hey, casuals, catch up. I value basketball. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, family. Peace.